Lights on with that. Shall we start? Grade 9 is not available. Where is grade 9? Good evening, Unnati. Ready, beta? Now, okay. First, we will be discussing because force already we have learned most important points of force. So I have shared the link with the students. Now let's start the class, please. So now, beta, most important thing. So last class we were discussing many things. Now we are going to solve some questions related to. Yes, we started like I think this part momentum class also we have finished questions of course we are going to do today, ma'am. MCQ questions we are going to do. Ma'am, please share the link with the students. Yes, ma'am. That's why you told me. This was physics, ma'am. 5 is in case I think. I need to check the file fast. Very, grade 9 and yes, I got it. So last class we were doing, yes, good evening, Beta. Good evening. Shall we start the class, please? Now listen. So last class we were discussing about numericals. Now we are going to discuss numericals again. Let's check this one out. 34th question. Come on, start answering the question as fast as possible. The question is 34th question. What is the 34th question, Beta? Check this one out. 34th question. Action and reaction forces are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction, unequal, same direction, different times. This is hello, Peter. Hello, me. Now listen. First, we are going to understand this part, and then we are going to answer the questions. MCQs of force and inertia we are going to do, and numerical part we are going to do. Come on, check this one out. Equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Action and reaction forces. Come on, children. You can answer this question. You can do it. They are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Is this first answer is correct? Same direction or different times? See, the answer is, come on, start typing the answer and say the answer, beta. Come on, start typing the answer fast. What is the answer here? Come on, say the answer, beta. Because we know that, so now I am going to explain this part. We know one very important thing that when we are solving questions related to three-dimensional motion, so when we are solving questions related to what is the answer? Answer is A. Absolutely correct. Who and all have given the answer? Yes, the correct answer is A. Very good. Now we don't understand. This is action and reaction forces are Newton's third law of motion. Newton's third law of motion, they will be saying that equal and opposite reactions are exactly happening, but they are in opposite direction. So if action is here, reaction will be down. You must understand that action and reactions are two forces which are exactly opposite in direction. Which are exactly what? Opposite in direction. So action and reactions are what, beta? Opposing forces will be acting on it. It is opposite in direction. I hope you might have understood. Now we will go for the next one. Rate of change of momentum is what? Come on, 35 answer. Rate of I don't know. Rate of change of momentum is force, inertia, acceleration, velocity. Rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum. Chalo chalo. Say. Rate of change of momentum is what, beta? Rate of change of momentum. Come on, say. Rate of change of momentum. We are absolutely correct, beta. The correct answer is rate of change of momentum is force. Understood? And that is second law. Absolutely correct. Rate of change of momentum is considered as what, beta? Force. Absolutely correct. Meet Priya. 100% beta. Bless you all. Aru, absolutely correct, beta. We'll go for the next question. A car moving with uniform speed has zero force, changing velocity, accelerated motion, constant velocity. See, MCQs are always going to be troublesome for all the children. So please kindly see, first you share this channel with your friends also and learn, and beta let them learn also. Now beta listen. A car moving with uniform, can you close that fan, beta? Sound is disturbing. That's it. Dancing and singing. Check. That's it. What is the answer? Very good. Ria has given first answer. Come on, children. Ria has given B. Very good. Smart answer. So I want to know this 36th answer. Here, what and all children are exactly telling. See, a car moving with uniform speed. Uniform speed means what, beta? Constant velocity. Uniform speed is what? Constant velocity. Uniform speed means constant velocity. So when somebody will be asking about uniform speed, it is exactly constant velocity. Now next question is what, beta? Newton's second law connects with inertia and mass, force and acceleration, momentum and weight, energy and force. I think this answer all of you will be able to give correctly. Absolutely correct. Let's see, I'm waiting for the options. Which is the correct answer, beta? Come on, say. Connect with it nicely. Just say the answer. Very good. Yes, 100%. कैसे भूल जाओगे? हो ही नहीं सकता है. Yes, but I am teaching physics also. So now listen. Inertia. Newton's second law of motion connects with inertia and mass. See, already we know that Newton's first law of motion is about inertia. Newton's first law of motion is about inertia. And second law, are they talking about force and acceleration or momentum and weight? I will not say, because online students also started answering, and they're answering mostly correct. So all the children has given a correct answer. Ria has given the answer first, and you know the correct answer is beta. The correct answer is force and acceleration. Force, rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum is what, beta? Force. But your weight is not there now. Weight is not that part. So only we need to be very carefully writing the answers. And here the correct part is force and acceleration. Very good. Meet has given the correct answer. Arunisha has given the correct answer. So understood. So force and acceleration. Yes, force and acceleration. See, I am going to explain this. I am going to explain it very nicely. There is one doubt question one student is asking. Okay. Now everybody please answer. Okay, because we have discussed this part, and we must discuss this type of question. Question is, Ria, 1 minute, beta. Now, ma'am, I have doubt in Newton's second law. Is it for momentum or force is equal to mass in acceleration. Beta, you need to understand one thing. See, though Newton's first law of motion. Yes. So now, beta, I am explaining this part so that this brand बताती हूँ तेरे को. Now listen, beta. First, we are going to understand one thing. Riya, understand it very nicely, beta. Every children, please kindly understand where Newton first law of motion explained a very important point. What Newton first law of motion explained? Inertia. Inertia means what, beta? Incapability of a body to change its state of rest or motion until and unless an external force is applied on it. So Newton's first law of motion work on mass. Are you understanding, beta? Yeah, I know, beta. Sometimes the sound quality is not so good. I'm just preparing it. Okay. Now, Ria, listen nicely, beta. Second part, Newton's second law of motion. If somebody is asking Newton's, hi, beta. Hi, Tanisha. Now listen, Newton's second law of motion is about momentum. See, what is momentum? Listen very carefully, son. So here, if somebody will be asking you momentum, then how you can say momentum is what? Mass into velocity. So it is something which will be in motion according to its mass. Understood? And there we learn that the object, you are next topper only, beta. So now look at, you have to learn one thing. You are from there only, we have learned from there. So now listen. So we are going to understand one next important point, that when somebody will be asking you about Newton's concept, we will be trying to understand a very important point about momentum. Momentum is mass into velocity. So according to the mass, that velocity will be exactly present there. So one very important content we learn. But here in Newton's second law of motion, it describes about the force that is acting on a body. So we need to understand that it is the force which changes the direction of motion. It is the force which changes the shape of the object. Understood now? So this force has to be, yes, and Priya, absolutely correct, beta. And there only we learn that the rate of change of momentum. What is rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to force, and this has been given by Newton. Understood, beta? So here you need to escape. You please remember this part, beta. Momentum is one part of explanation of force, but beta, when any object will be at rest, the net force will be zero. But when any object will be exactly moving, that time we need to see that the net force will be there, equal or not equal. So many things are there associated with it, but beta, for you remember it's about force is equal to mass into acceleration. But from where the force came? The force came from momentum of the body. The force came from where? Momentum. So momentum generated how, beta? How can we say that momentum is generated? See, a body is at rest. I just applied external force. The moment I applied external force, it start having acceleration. Are you understanding? And that's the part, beta. And that's the part where we understand that momentum is one of the part of force, where external force applied means the body will have momentum. So only the beta, momentum is directly proportional to force. Understood, beta? So don't get fooled by some content. Direct approach, you say that force is directly proportional to momentum. Momentum is directly proportional to force. So if external force, how much external force you will apply to the body, that much momentum it will have. But beta, momentum applying on a body is very important to be noted. If you will apply momentum in a body and it will have a higher mass, it will have long-term velocity. Understood? Why? A stone is there. You generated momentum in the stone. Will the stone stop easily? No. Are you understanding? Answer fully and explain everyone correct physics. Okay? Correct physics is in the understanding beta. So Newton understood it, Newton explained it. Got it? So what is our understanding is, we are going to talk about Newton's second law of motion. It is about force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force came from where? When you applied external force, there is a momentum generated in the body, and momentum will be there in the body according to the mass of the body, and it will have a velocity. So, and that's what beta. I hope SK you understood now beta. So now second law of motion, force and acceleration. Force and acceleration. So second law of motion, what is the correct answer? So Ria, Arunisha, everyone bang on, you have given correct answer. Now can we go for the next one beta? A person moving in a bus falls backward when bus stops. Why? So you know the reason. Can you tell me the momentum, acceleration, inertia of rest or speed? Inertia of rest or inertia of motion? Come on children. Inertia of rest or inertia of motion? Come on say. Inertia of momentum, inertia of rest. The correct answer is beta. Meet absolutely correct. SK absolutely correct. Ria absolutely correct. The correct answer is momentum of rest. Beta why? Because the body is at rest when a bus is exactly in a stopping position. Suddenly the bus will start. What will happen? The lower part of the body, which is in contact with the base, it comes in motion, but the upper part remains at rest. And the upper part remains at rest means you will go backward. In the same way, for a moving vehicle, what will happen? The lower part is at motion, the upper part is at rest. Suddenly, when the bus will stop, you will move forward. Why you will move forward? Because there is a direct stop of motion. Understood? In the lower bottom region, which is in contact with the floor. I hope children you have understood it. Everybody gave a perfect answer. Come on, go for it. Now, for friction is a contact force and non-contact force. Friction is a contact force, non-contact force, weak force, gravitational force. Come on, this is a very diplomatic question. Is it a contact force or non-contact force? Friction is a contact force. Everybody is correct. Beta, contact. Beta, see, the tire is in contact with the surface. Yes, absolutely correct, children. Me, Ria, Aro, SK, everybody has given the correct answer. Friction is what beta? Contact force. And how this contact friction is a what you call opposing force now. Beta, in your shoes also, you might have seen that they are zigzag is there in the bottom of the shoe. You know why? To generate friction, so that you will not slip on slippery surface. A very polished marble tile is there. You are wearing any type of shoe which will not have that friction. What will happen? You will slide. Understood or not? So only on a rough surface sliding is less, but in a watery surface sliding condition is more because friction becomes less. Understood? So friction will be less. Is definitely Govinda. Understood? So now we are going to go for the next question, please. What is the next question? Let's see. Force is required to keep object at rest, change direction, maintain inertia, increase temperature. Wow, this is seriously a very... Here, which one is most applicable, children? Answer the question. Force is required to change direction. Force is required to change direction. So this time offline children has given the answer fast. Force is required to what beta? Change direction. That's the most important part. Yes, absolutely correct. B answer is the correct answer. Yeah, beta, because maintain inertia no. Force to लगा करके inertia को खत्म कर देना. When we apply force, inertia will be disturbed. Inertia is what? State of rest. Come sir. State of rest or state of motion. I hope you might have understood this one. So we have to disturb inertia, and for disturbing inertia, we need to apply what? Force. We need to apply what? Force. So force application is disturbing inertia. It is not generating inertia. So we brought an end in the MCQ sessions. Now we are going to solve the numericals. Okay. So we learned the 3 laws of motion. First law of motion is first law of motion, inertia. First, what is the law? First you say balanced, unbalanced, gravitation. No, an object which will be at state of rest will remain at state of rest. It will be in a state of motion means it will be in the state of motion when until and unless an external force is applied on it. So that's about what beta? That's about inertia, and inertia is dealing with mass. That is Newton's first law of motion. What about the second law of motion? It is dealing with force. What is the third law of motion? Action and reaction. If you slap someone, what will happen? You will also feel pain in your hand. Correct now? So damaging other means you will also get damaged. Why? Because equal and opposite reaction is there. Understood? Body cannot change direction on its own until external force acts on it. Absolutely correct, SK. It is about first law of motion. Now, momentum we have discussed, inertia we have discussed. Now, it's time to solve some questions related to it. Ma'am, numericals? Yes, I'm starting numericals. Okay. Are you ready for the numericals, please? Come on. Yeah, one numerical set questions were missing, so I didn't get time to prepare. So preparation is there, but downloading part was left. Some problem in network came, and I was also not available. Let's start the question. The first question, note down please. What will be the acceleration of the body? First, we'll start with a simple question. Write the question. What will be the Write down what will be the acceleration of the body of mass 5 kg of such a nice handwriting I'm writing. What will be the acceleration of the body? Come on. What will be the acceleration of the body of mass 5 kg? What is the mass? Mass given to you is how much? 5 kg. Okay. If a force of 200 Newton is applied on it, what is the force application is? 200 Newton. In this, anything has to be done or directly we have to apply the formula. Come on, say. Say fast. Directly we have to apply the formula or anything we have to do. Huh? So here I start getting answers, but I want to know the unit also. We need to get the unit out of this also. Hmm? 40 is correct. I think first person who has given with unit is meter per second square. Bhavya, meter per second square. Let's see better. It's flickering. Why? Hmm. Let's see. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Nothing we have to do here. Formula is what? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. How much force is given? 200. What is the mass? 5 kg. What is the acceleration given? Yeah. That is we have to find. So this one will go down of it. Acceleration is equal to 200 by 5, 40. And beta, what is the unit of acceleration? The unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Understood? So acceleration is equal to 40 meter per second square. So those who have written unit also, they are absolutely correct. So the most important thing is we must write unit also. I hope you might have understood here. What is the problem with this camera? Answer is correct. Yes, acceleration is equal to force into mass is there. Absolutely correct answer. Beta. Shall we go for the next question, please? Okay, this question is little happy question. Okay, so now let's see. First, this happy question is going to be a problem because of this flickering. What is the problem coming? Now, to write, I'm writing the question. Yes, now is it okay? Is it okay? Difficult. Question difficult or what difficult? Come on, say. Hmm? Question difficult. What difficult? Come on, say. Anjali, late. Shall we start, beta? Just little alignment problem was there. I was just aligning up. Okay. Question. Next question. I should give difficult question. Okay. Chalo solve ही करो. Question is calculate the force required to import up to a car. Listen the question very carefully. Huh? Calculate calculate the force required calculate the force required to import to a car import to a car. Okay, are you getting the point, please? A velocity means how much force should go inside the car to maintain a velocity. Is the screen now clear or not, beta? Can you check? रुको एक मिनट एक काम करती हूँ मैं. Is the screen clear now? Is it visible? A velocity of 30 meter per second. A velocity of 30 meter per second in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds. Now, beta, tell me that is the screen okay? Starting from rest. Absolutely. Starting from rest. So from where you have to start? We have to start from rest. Okay. Starting from rest. And after that they are telling the mass of the car is 1500 kg. Mass of the car given is 1500 kg. Come on, mass of the car given is 1500 kg. Now we need to solve the question. Starting for rest means initial will be 0. Okay, let everybody solve. Don't say the answer. Start solving first. Start solving and give me the answer. Don't say the answer. Start solving. Start solving. Don't say me the answer. You start solving. Give me the final answer. I got a first answer. Riya, एक बार फिर से check करो. Riya, check one more time, beta. You can do it. Nothing is impossible. We can do it. Try, beta. Bingo. Offline student has given the answer. The first answer I have received is absolutely correct. Now I'm just waiting for the online student. Arunisha has given values. Arunisha has given mass into acceleration. Beta, mass into acceleration लगेगा. I forgot your name. तनिषा अंजलि एक बार फिर से देखते बेटा. अंजलि चलो एक बार फिर से कोशिश करते हैं बेटा. चलो एक बार पॉइंट्स के साथ शुरू करते हैं. Now beta, what is the initial velocity? See, this is a car C. Okay, starting with an initial velocity 0, and we have applied some force here. Okay, we don't know what is the force applied in the car. Now the car came with a velocity of don't talk. Car came with a velocity of 30 meter per second. So since the car is starting from rest, so rest point means 0 velocity. Anything which starts with rest is 0 velocity. Now, how much is the time given? 10 seconds. So time given is 10 seconds. So here only one person who has solved it first is Amrish. So now listen. So here everything is written, beta. What is the acceleration given? Any acceleration is given? Do we need any acceleration? We don't need any acceleration. So now let's see formula. We have another formula now. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass of car is how much? Car is how much heavy? 1500 kg. This is the mass of car. Now let's see. So mass and acceleration, another formula is what beta? V minus u by t. Using first equation of motion. Which equation of motion? Acceleration is equal to v minus u by t. It is which equation of motion? First equation of motion. Understood? So now directly we will substitute 1500. V is how much beta? 30 minus this, then this gone to help. It is coming as 4500 Newton. 4500 Newton. So what is the correct answer? 4500 Newton. Let's check. Let's check how many children has given the correct answer. First to here, Amrish has given the answer. Here, first answer was given by Arunisha. Second was Tanisha. आपरो रिया चेक किया बेटा? रिया आप समझ में आए कैसे करना है? कम ऑन बेटा. हाँ अंजलि, yes. Now 4500 Newton. Yes beta. Now it will be correct. Yes, absolutely correct. Now it is correct. 4500 Newton is the correct answer. I'm feeling very happy that the children in online classes also, they are solving very dedicatedly. They are solving the question. Okay. Now are we going to solve the next question? Ready? A force of 5 Newton. What is the force? 5 Newton. 5 Newton is the force given to you. A force of 5 Newton gives a mass m1. Mass given is don't know. Mass they are telling us m1. Okay? And acceleration given is 8 meter per second square. So this is the, see, force, how much beta? 5 Newton. Mass they have not given, m1 we are taking. And then acceleration is how much? 8 meter per second square. Next one is mass m2. So second time mass is given as m2. Acceleration is, it was first acceleration is this. Second acceleration changes to 24 meter per second square. Okay, what acceleration would it gives if both mass are tied together? Bingo question, solve it. They are telling that what acceleration it will give when both mass are tied together. This is seriously a tight question. Huh? Yeah, I'm moving. Where? Are tied together. It is tied together. If both forces are tied together. Solve. Leo the Wolf. Nice name. First you have to find the masses of both the body. After that, both mass when added, force is the same. Na? Answer is coming as how much? No, that's not correct. Now you have to add both the mass because they're telling that both the masses. I am back. SK solve karo question. You are back and solve the question. Solve the question, please. What shall we do in the question? Solve the question. See, I'm explaining the question to you. 5 Newton of force is applied. A body is there. So 5 Newton of force you are applying. How much Newton? 5 Newton of force is applied. A body of mass m1. Okay. So a body is there. Its mass is m1. And you are applying 5 Newton of force, having acceleration is 8 meter per second square. Another body is there, its mass is m2 and same force 5 Newton you are applying. And that acceleration is 24 meter per second square. Now they are telling you that okay fine, very good beta, but one by one, both bars. Now both mass when tied together. Now these two masses we are going to tie together. Okay. That time force application is again 5 Newton. Now mass m1 plus m2 will be there. At that case, what will be the acceleration? Simple question. Now, first we need to understand the question. Once the question is fitting in our brain, means we can be able to solve any question. Question is not difficult. Understanding the question and executing the question into answer is the most important thing we must learn. Okay. So I just explained the question. So for this question, if somebody will ask you, what should be your first target? Your first target is to find M1 first. Understood? First M1 and M2. So case 1 I am taking. I am taking this one, we are going to consider as case 1 and this one we are going to consider as case 2. Is it clear? Is it clear? First we are going to take case 1 and case 2. Don't convert it into decimal and base time. Okay, we will be going straight forward and solving the question. Time is the most crucial key for any type of examination. Correct? So case 1 I am going to solve. Case 1 when mass is taken as m1. Understood? So force is equal to mass into acceleration. Here force is 5, mass is m1, acceleration is 8. So mass is equal to 5 by 8 equal to kg. Don't forget to write kg. This will become equation 1. Case 2. Mass is equal to what beta? m2. Force is equal to here, acceleration is a1. Now mass is m1. So here m2 a2. So now force is what? Again 5. Mass is how much given? M2. Acceleration is how much? 24. So m2 is equal to what? 24. 5 by 24 kg. So mass of both the bodies are now together. Now 8 by 5. Absolutely बेटा. But उसके बाद भी बनाना. 8 by 5 कैसे हुआ? 5 by 8 आया ना. 8 नीचे जाएगा ना. तो 5 by 8 आएगा. Check कर. Now here mass m1 and m2 both we are going to add up. m1 plus m2. So what it is going to come? 5 by 8 plus 3, 5 by 24. What is the most easiest way? The most easiest way is multiply here 3, multiply here 3. So now it is coming as 15 by 24 plus 5 by 24. And this is sum of both the masses. So how much it is coming beta? 20 by 24. So how much it will come beta? 4 5 are 20, 4 6 are 24. So sum of both the masses is coming as 5 by 6 kg. Absolute. After that what you have to do? After that they are telling find the acceleration. Now beta sum of both the masses we got. Now again we have to apply F is equal to m into a. Force still remains 5. Mass is how much? 5 by 6 into acceleration. See how easily we have solved the question. The final acceleration is 6 meter per second square. I rest my case. Understood? I rest my case. Very easily we have solved. See, when you understand a concept, means none of the question will become tough, boss. We just need a proper statement, a proper 6 meter. Absolutely, absolutely, very good. So here, I hope you got the answers. Everybody got the answers or not? So beta, this is the approach through which we can solve any level questions. We need not to see. There are two type of people in the world. One makes numerical difficult, one makes numerical easy. So whenever you read any numerical, the best way is to make it simple, read one by one and answer one by one. I hope. Yes, beta, I am going to explain it again. Anjali, look here, beta. So now listen, everyone. बेटा क्वेश्चन क्या था क्वेश्चन वाज कि दे हैव गिवन दैट बेटा कि टू बॉडीज आर देयर ओके टू बॉडीज आर देयर या 1 minute SK just 2 minutes I need to explain beta two bodies are there and the two bodies are having mass m1 and m2 beta now its acceleration is also different now beta force in all the bodies are same मतलब दो बॉडी की वो पहला पहला बॉडी है just imagine one book is there book mass is m1 another is laptop mass is m2 so when you are moving the book acceleration is 8 and the laptop acceleration is 24 ठीक है अब क्या करेंगे बुक और लैपटॉप का दोनों का मास निकाल देंगे so we will find first mass of book and laptop and we will tie them together okay force is still 5 newton after fixing them together also we are applying a force of 5 newton and then we are checking that what will be the acceleration question yahi है अंजलि बुक अकेले लो उसका मास निकालो लैपटॉप टेक अलोन टेक आउट द मास add both the mass okay and then what we are going to do beta we have to find the acceleration and the force remains the same did you understood it beta did you got this is it tough or easy no problem this is my duty only beta now go for a next question is a motor car of mass I'm writing the question a motor car or a car will write car of mass I write the most important part a car of mass 250 kg a car of mass what is the kg 250 kg okay is moving with a certain velocity so the car is in motion it is moving with what beta certain velocity so car is moving with a certain velocity is moving with a certain velocity, it is brought to rest by application of brakes. Now the car is moving with velocity. Now you are applying continuous brake. What will happen? Application of brake will stop the car. Understood? So now what we are doing is we are bringing the car at rest. How? By applying continuous brakes. So within a distance of, but beta, how much we are going to apply? So it is brought to rest by applying constant brakes. Okay, so they are applying exactly what beta brakes with a distance within a distance of 1800 meters. Sorry, 18 meters. So every 18 meter is in the span of 18 meter. What they are doing? They are applying brakes. Okay, when the average resistance being offered is so average resistance offered. What is the average resistance offered? मेरी ऑफलाइन कोचिंग माय ऑफलाइन कोचिंग इज इन अनुपुरम बेटा इट इज इन चेन्नई वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम व्हाट इज द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द मोटर कार व्हाट इज द velocity of the motor car come on beta start the question what is the velocity of the motor car Start solving. You are from Bangalore. No problem, beta. You can attend our sessions. Come on, go for it, beta. Hmm. Yes. Yeah, they tell me to wait. I will be solving question and then coming. Two books are there. Laptop I will take and water. That is must. I'll bring water and give you. Hmm? Little bit water will fill my mouth. Hmm? Yeah, I'm back writing. Check one more time. Come on, children. Can I solve? Hi, Harshit. Come on, now I'm going to solve the question because question need a proper understanding. Here acceleration will be positive and negative. That also I'm going to explain beta. Come on, start the work please. Now just I'm in 10th. Harshit, 10th में क्या क्या syllabus cover किया बेटा? You're from which area? Explain. No. Mm-hmm. Now look here. First, understand the question, then we will be able to solve the question. इनिशियल वेलोसिटी जीरो नहीं होगा, ये मिस्टेक करते हो बच्चे लोग. सो नाउ लुक हियर बेटा, वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड बेटा. सी, you need to understand one thing: car is not at rest. Car is, yes, the car is going to be at rest. See, listen, now I am explaining the complete scenario and based on that you are going to solve the question. Beta, what is the mass of car? Now look here, mass of car is 250 kg. Now beta, you are exactly wanting to stop the car. So when you are wanting to stop the car, you have to apply brakes now. Constant brake application has to be there. That means friction will be more active. Understood? So friction active means friction is an opposing force. So friction is what? It's a type of force. So the moment you start applying friction, car will stop, but will not stop at same time. Na? The car will cover some distance and then it will stop. Understood? So that means if the car is exactly here and the velocity of the car is u, it is not zero. We don't know the velocity of the car, but we started applying brakes. Understood? We started applying. What is the weight of the car? 250 kg. And now we started applying force. Here force is retarding force. Very good, beta. Yeah, I am going to teach and I am going to have some materials. It will be very helpful for you. So here, beta, what is the distance here? 18 meter. 4.5 is the answer. We'll check. Now look here, beta. 18 meter, and beta, force of friction applied is how much? Minus 1000 Newton. You remember one thing, yes. Here force is not a force which is exactly going to let the body go forward. It is exactly the force which is allowing the body to stop. Understood? It stops the motion of the body. So here frictional force is an opposing force. The force will be what, beta? Minus 500 Newton. So here force will be what? Minus 500 Newton. So first shall we start finding the acceleration of the body? Because we know that force is equal to mass into acceleration. Our force is minus 1000 Newton. Mass is 250. Acceleration we don't know. So acceleration is equal to minus 1000 by 250. This gone. 5, 5, 25, 20. How much it is coming? Minus 4 meter per second square. So this is the acceleration. This is what, beta? Acceleration. But this is acceleration. Now, beta, after some time, the car is going to stop now. Right now, the car starting point is this, and it is exactly u. U is not 0, but it is going to stop. So v will become 0. Understood? So after stopping, the velocity will not be there. So velocity will become what, beta? 0. But till the velocity is there, it is covering a distance of how much? 18. It is covering a distance of 18. Now, which equation of motion we will apply to find the initial velocity? And for that, what we need to do? Anjali, look here very nicely, beta. So here you need to write, see, you have three equations of motion. How many equations of motion? Three equations of motion. What are they? V minus u by a is equal to t. After that what? V square minus u square is equal to 2as. And then what is that? S is equal to ut plus half ab square. But beta here there is no time given. Here also only distance given. So distance is s given. Acceleration we have 4. U we don't know, but V we know. What is V beta? 0. Final velocity is what? 0. So let us apply the final velocity as 0. So now we are going to solve the question beta. Here final velocity is 0. 0 square minus u square is equal to 2 into acceleration is minus 4 into displacement is how much beta? 18. We got the answer. How? Now look at minus u square is equal to minus 2 fours are 8 into 18. Then how much it is coming with a minus and minus will get cancelled. U square is equal to 4 and then you just do this. U is equal to 12 meter per second. So what was the initial velocity? 12. Absolutely correct. The initial velocity is 12 meter per second. What is the final velocity, beta? The final velocity is how much? The final velocity is how much, children? The final velocity is 0. Heavy. The initial velocity is 12 meter per second. After some time, the object is going to stay at rest. So final velocity is coming as how much, beta? 0. So we are going to keep it till here. I hope, how was the session? Yes, beta, absolutely correct, Anjali. How was the session, children? Did you like the session? Did you learn anything? Correct, only. So, did you like the session? Did you understood what I taught? Yes, Anjali. Very good, beta. Learn. Bless you all. Okay. Bye. We will meet tomorrow, same time.